I'm going to show you a really simple way of doing a part line tint, which will help you feel a little bit better about yourself in these times when you're kind of sitting at home feeling a little bit gross. And it is just a quick fix. Here are a few tips and tricks on how to do your part line tint. What you'll need: a tint brush, a bowl, plastic, gloves, a comb, a plastic spoon, scale, or a measuring cup will do, pawpaw cream or Vaseline. You might also want to use an old t-shirt just so you don't get anything you like dirty. Okay, so your part line tint, it's applied to the areas where your hair is most prominent visually. What you want to be careful of as well, if your regrowth is longer than 2 centimeters or 3 centimeters, you're probably best to go back to your hairdresser and get them to color your hair. So as best as you can, try to keep the color only where your natural regrowth is coming through. Make sure you look at all of the instructions on the back of the packet. Mixing ratios and quantities will always vary with each product, but please check in with your hairdresser for your color notes, and there are definitely ways of avoiding using box dye. Your hairdresser will have all that advice for you. Okie doke, so I'm going to start by applying my pawpaw cream around my hairline. I've got a clear section here. I've sectioned it out with my comb. Start with your main parting. It's time to get messy. Dabbing on and then sort of slightly sweeping. Working my way back to the crown. And that's the first section done. So now I'm going to just cover off a little bit on each side of this. So underneath, I'm going to flip the hair over to the opposite side and cover that too. I separate the hair, making sure I've got a clean section. I hold this, but not down onto the hair so it's squishing it, just nice and lightly, gently patting that product onto my hair. Nice fine section. You want to make sure you've got enough color on there so that the hair is fully saturated. And then do the same on the other side. I'm going to move on with coloring the hairline, and that will be it. Now that might be enough for you to feel satisfied with your color, but if you want that extra coverage, you can do a few more sections on the interior. And just dabbing it into the regrowth area. Now that I've finished that, same on the other side. Last bit. And then I brush it back and I let it sit. Now that the color and the tint is on, what you might want to do is just clean up any areas around your hairline before it starts to stain with a cotton bud and some warm water. Check with your hairstylist or the instructions in the booklet about how long to leave your color on before rinsing and shampooing and then treating your hair. So I'm going to leave that to process. I'm going to have a cup of tea and we will all see you in our salons very soon, but please take care of yourself. Bye.